Intro art provided by Jeremiah Gardner.
Yeah, something like that. Welcome back to another episode of the Riff podcast.
Yes.
We're doing episode 3 of Vita Carnitas.
Vita Carnitas. Comes with a little
Our
extra
setup's a little bit different today.
Yes,
you know?
Look, we're closer.
We might be moving a little bit too much for this camera. Maybe I should.
We're using a new camera too, so
yeah.
We're all learning together.
We're
coming together as a family.
Coming together.
We're coming together as a family.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we like here on the Riff Ranch.
I got a haircut.
He's got a haircut.
I shaved a little bit.
It looks different than this, Kyle.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be getting.
But my beard looks the same again. So I shaved the big beard.
I turned it as a reference. It's a mask.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We lost the green background, or maybe it's at my house. I forget.
I don't know. It's somewhere around in this bitch. Tell you what, I hope to have one soon. I was looking at him the other
night.
night.
And Bailey is kind of starting to look like that again.
Yeah. I'm back to my old usual self.
He's back now and he's blacker than ever.
Yeah. And I'm black now.
Gotta cut that out.
No, leave it in.
Leave it in.
Leave it in.
Words I've heard before.
Words I've heard before. So, we're going to be talking about Vita Carnis. What is this, episode 4?
3. I believe it's 3.
3?
I don't know, they've had a bunch of shorter ones, but I think the shorter ones were mostly just promos for the plushies.
Yeah, and then you'll watch along video. It's going to be somewhere right here.
We'll have the title somewhere in there. We'll let you know if it's 3 or it's 4. I'll figure it out when I post the episode.
Dude, that's editing magic. Shouts out to you, future Kyle.
He's going to go, ah. It's going to be zoomed into your face.
Yeah, dude. That's what we want. That's what. And then like do a little one of these, like 1, 2, 3, like 1, 2, 3.
I watch.
Yeah. Zoom bass clap.
The cut of us cutting it's gonna be the sound of us cutting, but it's gonna be you when you're flicking on the camera.
Hell yes, dude. This is gonna be peak. We're gonna get famous off of this. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you know.
This is gonna look like a shit post.
Hell yeah.
This is gonna look like we're trolling everybody because there's just so many cuts.
Yeah, there's just so many edits. You're gonna be like, somebody's gonna comment, "Who are you, Curtis Connor? You bunch of fat homo bastards." And they're like, "Whoa, hold up! Only I can say that. You can't say that." That's
he has a thing in the corner of his computer saying "gay test?"
And I would pass the gay test. Oh crap.
Or fail it, depending on how.
Yeah, depending on how you do it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get this thing started. Same warning, every video. Y'all know how it goes at this point, I hope.
Y'all know how it goes. Yes. Go follow this guy. Go see this guy's stuff. They do the cool things. They do the fun stuff.
Darian Quilloy.
Yeah.
I also went back on the last episode. What is it? WC or CK Walker for the last episode, and I went back to Baraska and changed it and put by CK Walker in that one as well. So like people know.
So now you know. Look at us.
Yeah, look at us.
We're progressing as influencers.
We're progressing as influencers, trying to at least.
Anyway, okay, here we go.
Here we go. Oh. You remember what happened at the end of the last one?
No.
The thing was like pulsing.
That's right.
The singularity was pulsating.
Almost like it was like growing in size.
Yeah.
What did I say about it? It was
I wanted to say expanding, but that's not what you said. What was it was very well put.
I don't know, man. That was so fucking long ago. I'm such a space case.
Yeah, but it was a while ago.
But it was it was almost like it was not expanding, but it was like generating more of the crawl. It was almost like it was getting ready for the next transition of its...
Transitioning, that's a good one.
The transition of its being, therefore becoming more of the actual singularity.
We could possibly be seeing the singularity evolve the same way we've seen all these other creatures evolve so far.
Yeah. And I do remember saying that it was kind of like the brain of this hive mind-esque, like they're all individually, like some of them can think for themselves, like the mimics and everything, but it's almost like it's as like the mimics are starting to evolve and do their own things. And
I like
also
this. It makes it easier to talk to the audience, and it makes us feel like they're involved, like we're talking to them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. But like as all the other creatures start to evolve and they start to test on them or whatever, like everything from the snakes to the trimmers.
Yeah.
Trimmers, right? That's the name of those little
Trimmings.
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 And stuff like that. Like as they start to evolve, it's almost like the.
You had me for a second. I just went with it.
You got me. But it's almost like the singularity is starting to evolve too, and it's like furthering steps towards what's gonna be. The shindig, the get down, the down and dirty, the die hard.
I want to see more of the host this season.
The host?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, the host would be nice. I want to see what the fuck is up with those juggernaut things.
Oh yeah.
Guardians, whatever.
Yeah.
Juggernaut.
The monoliths.
Monoliths.
I call it a monolith.
Mammalith, that mamacita lith.
Marmaliths.
Marmalade tit.
I wonder if this is continuing from.
Oh, it's like it's inside of something.
Yeah.
It almost. Never mind. I don't know.
I wonder if this is continuing from the end of the last one. Oh?
Ooh, that's intense.
What is going on? The triangle, that's the sign of the cult.
All the enemies are freaking out.
Oh.
You can't handle all that. Turn off the power.
Holy shit. But you can see it, it's kind of like.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck? You just zoom in on that too.
What the fuck? There we go.
It is called
Oh, wait.
Wait, yeah, we gotta back up a bit. Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Okay, so it showed a map of the world and there were red spots all over it. I don't know if you guys
It's
caught
almost
that.
like with a fucking. How do I slow it down?
I think there is a way to slow it down in the set. That looked like something very microbial, wouldn't you
Yeah.
say? Didn't it? Kind of,
Yeah.
a little bit.
And then you got this, it's showing the
Oh, so those are
trimmings.
trimmings. I thought they
Yeah,
were
where
red
the-
spots of where things had popped up on the map, but I guess that's just,
Yeah, it's like how far the trimmings have spread.
yeah.
It's
Which
all
is
over the world.
all over. They're all over. Oh,
Oh,
there was meat research? What did that say?
oh damn it. Fat bitch. Sorry, editing Kyle. I fucking hate this. I just want to see where the meat's coming from. Fat bitch.
It said national research, and there
Yeah,
was like
national meat
a
research.
slice of, like a cartoonish slice of meat next
Yeah.
to it. It's showing a graph right now, and there's a, oh, there was all sorts of stuff popping on the screen. A lot of this I don't think is too important. Like I don't think there's too many relevant things happening. I think we can
it's
go ahead.
very important. But I mean, of course. So what I'm getting.
It looks like a lot of flashes of little.
Yeah, what I'm
things.
getting.
I don't think.
What I'm getting from it is they're using the trimmer meat and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember because
Yeah.
they were like trying to.
Yeah, they're trying to convince people to eat this shit.
Yeah, that it was that you could eat it.
And I thought that, like, you know how last season there was like newspaper clippings and there was like little flashes at the shit, and there was like a story you could put together through like the whole flashes. I was trying to see if there's anything like that, but it looks like it's a lot. It's just flashes of shit that have to do with the trimming right now is what it looks like.
Yeah, and just like how much, and the graph is how much meat per. God damn it! I'm having a stroke. How much people are eating the meat in all over the world or whatever?
okay, that's what
you
that
know
was?
What I'm saying
I wasn't
I'm having
paying-
a stroke
Oh,
trying to say this.
you're good.
Anyway,
It is called the electromagnetic spectrum.
Our guy's back. Let's see what's going on here.
Backup power is now on.
stabilized.
Systems appear to be
There's
stable.
seven singularities. That one, there was just one circle that was going crazy. So they're all connected in that sense.
So maybe they go. What are we looking at?
Summary of incident. Summary of incident. A cleaner has been caught in between the steps of the ladder and snapped the femur. Oh!
Somebody's femur?
Oh, that's a femur! Besides unusual bruising and clothing, the cleaner is now stable. usage. At the time of injury, V1 began to become more irritated and extremely active. No personnel were injured in the following ignition accident. In the inspection, the test chamber 1 on the coolants handled the sounds that the transmits in, the chaotic and its gay, coherent speech from Dr. Trados. Trados? That's a crazy name. Tessie's hypothesize.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I think that's the guy
Can
from
you
last season.
understand what I am saying?
Maybe?
Can you hear?
Oh.
Ooh. See?
What now?
I called it. Called
What should I
it.
say?
Called it.
What are you?
God.
What are you? Let's try something else.
For those of you
Being
listening on
hypnotized.
Apple and Spotify, my mouth is agape.
My mouth is
Because
agape.
It is talking to us. The singularity.
My grandma used to have one of them.
Can you still hear
Mine
us?
too.
I hear.
Okay. What are you?
We.
Can you explain?
Like, what are we to you? We feel. Oof.
What are your connections to the Vita Carnis species?
Oof. Ooh.
Such a big. Try another question.
To
Do you
to
know
feel
why
what you feel
are
and feed
here?
off of you so we can grow.
I'm scared.
Did you hear us?
Bitch, I heard you.
We aren't getting
Like,
anywhere.
I heard.
Bitch, I heard you. Serious? Curious.
What? Are you talking about the radios?
Radio.
It's learning.
Radio. Yes. Catches noise. See, I called that. I called that right
Radios
off the
transmit
bat.
and receive waves and translate it into sound.
Brilliance. Much brilliance.
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them.
Spectacular. Have noise. Oh man.
Do you want more?
It's like aware that it can infect more than just the biological aspect of humanity.
Doesn't want more radios. Oh my god.
See, it's going through each one in the phase.
It's going so fast.
Yeah, it's going through each one of the phases.
Even the color you see and the sounds you hear.
Yay!
Gay.
I concur.
Vita Carnis is gay confirmed.
Gay confirmed. Go girl queen.
Name of this episode: Vita Carnis gay confirmed.
Question mark?
What a clickbait
Sir, is it
title.
really in our best interest to give these things what they want? We don't even know what they're looking for.
I understand your concern, but this is the biggest breakthrough we have ever gotten. This may be the greatest breakthrough of all history.
Word?
Representatives of the UN will be arriving in just a few days to see our progress. This is too important to stop
Too important.
Importante.
Importante delicious.
So, for now, you and the team go and give the words what they want. Keep making reports, but keep them quick. We need to learn as much as we can in a short time frame.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, sir.
They're fucking talking. They're like, oh shit, can you talk to us now?
Oh shit.
And they're like, do you want more radios? Absolutely not. We don't want to have any more conversations with you because we're trying to eat you. We're feeding off of you, bitch. For all the future tests with singularities or radios and speakers present to allow communication with the entities. No personnel would ask questions. I'm getting better at reading, guys.
Look at that.
During the test setups, we were able to capture singularities communicating to each other. Uh-oh. See? I was thinking that shit too. Ooh, they're starting to communicate. Oh my god.
They're communicating with each other.
Eyes in the back of your head. Or some type. They're communicating with each other, but it seems like they kind of have different,
That they're different.
like not personalities,
entities.
but yeah, like they're separate entities, separate and conscious of their own volition, but still connected due to the singularity, which is crazy. That's what I was talking about last time.
Yeah.
They're interested in, oh yeah, now they're trying to learn the culture. Learn more about like the societal aspect of it, maybe. During the test, a few one's interaction with the television, I missed it, didn't read it fast enough.
What the fuck?
Hey yo, my boy.
It's showing us things.
This is pain. I'm tripping balls.
Non-stop trip.
Life is pain. Life is pain.
But it sounds like V1 is the more malicious.
Existence is gay.
His pain to a Me6.
It's like watching Rick and Morty.
Existence is gay to a Me6.
Uh-oh, no, it's the hosty. Hosty wosty.
Saw harvester in there.
Travel up to 28,000 kilometers per hour.
That's what I want to see, more monolith action. Look at that big old bitch. That's a thick old beetle.
Thick old wheel. Huh. This season has a lot to do with the singularity.
Last day before representatives arrive, after multiple tests with each singularity, we were able to find out each one's personality. See, told you you had a fucking personality.
We agreed on that.
It only shows interest in these. Yeah, it's like oh shit. It's also like
Theories in nature ask questions often, descriptive in its wording.
more active, engages with the personnel in a detached manner rather than one-on-one, engages minimally with personnel.
Number 4,
Actively engages
with
personnel. Curious, but it's about the personnel, not testing for first questioning.
First questioning us on, what is it?
Rather than conducting tests.
Oh, okay.
More expressive out loud than the other singularities, although it speaks often only out loud to itself.
I'll have all this somewhere around here for you guys.
Really engages out loud, only with incoherent noise, doesn't acknowledge personnel, minimum engagement with testing. That'd suck if you got one of the ones that's standoffish. Least active singularity, also known as minimal engagement. The activity in electronics only engages with other singularities.
Oh.
So like 1 and 7 seem to be the two powerful of the bunch.
Yeah, you think
Because
so?
1 is very like,
This is our
one
main
sounded very
observation.
demanding
We
and
conduct
like,
much of the testing of the singularity.
7 only
As you can
communicates
see, we are
with
still
its
performing
own
tests.
things.
We've learned much from the entities, and if we were to have your support, we can continue our work here.
Sounds like
I'm
magic.
sure we can.
I'm sure we could insta-kill.
I'm sure we could bust.
Insta-cum.
We can bleep that out. We'll be fine.
That's alright, we're 20-something minutes in.
What?
I agree with Dr. Trados. As we continue, I am sure this union will benefit all. Symbiosis, we join together. Let us sow seeds and watch what grows. Divine purpose. Let us show you. Let us guide the way. Join us.
Oh my god, it's like hypnotizing him.
I feel like that's like so much of what Bailey theorized last season. Like synthesizing with humanity and shit like that is like something you talked about.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Crazy. Bring it home, would you?
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Is that it?
My balls.
You paused it.
My balls. I'm so happy about that. I love theorizing shit.
That was so
That was
fun. That was a whole episode about the singularity, really.
That was, and I love that. That's
Yeah.
that's some more shit that I wanted. But
And we're back.
and we're back. That's so funny.
It had a lot to do with the singularity. It seemed like I forget
Yeah,
the
it
point I
was
was
very
gonna
good.
make.
It had a lot to do with the singularity. I enjoyed how it kind of just like how it
Towards
showed
the
their
end there,
progression. Like
it seems like it's talking about symbiosis and like merging together with. I don't know if it's necessarily talking about humanity, but if it is, that's kind of something Bailey's talked about before, and how he thinks like the singularities are kind of like trying to integrate into our society. Almost.
Yeah, it's almost like I don't know what example I used to begin with, but it's almost like how very similar to like War of the Worldsy.
Okay, yeah. I see that.
And or like if like Stranger Things, like how the Upside Down is trying to come out into the, but like it not comparing those two things at all like that. Like not that they're like the same in that
This
sense,
one was,
but like it's almost like it's trying to, but it's also it's like the direct evolution of it. Like it realizes that it has this, it's like it's a conscious being, and you've given it this tool, and it's just runs with it. It's like all right. Bet, you know. And
I thought earlier, this area right here, when it's showing the guy and it's like all machinima and he's like looking in at the singularity, I might show like a snapshot of that right here. I thought that was gonna be like a jump scare. That jump scare. I'm not gonna. I was like, I thought he was gonna turn around and it was gonna be like, "Rah!" Or like a mimic was gonna be there or
oh
something.
yeah, that
like
dude behind him was gonna blast him in the face.
Yeah, I really thought I was gonna try and jump scare me. This one wasn't too scary, honestly, compared to a lot of the other ones that we've watched
No,
before.
but very informative, and it kind of leaps. It like leapt.
There
the
was a
story
lot
into
of
a whole new level.
There's so many good bits in here. Like it's a lot of just snapshots of shit going on, really.
And it goes through each. I think what it's describing is each of the other pieces of the. I'm having a stroke trying to say this, but like all like the trimmings and the snakes, like
the
it shows
relation between
the two, and it's almost like their spiking is directly affecting the singularity, and I mean as like these, it shows like the mimics and not the hosts but the harvesters and all that stuff kind of like showing where they are on the map.
Yeah. The clips with the trimmings right here, it shows like the trimming, the question mark, and Earth, and it's almost like asking where the trimming's coming from.
Where are they at?
Yeah.
Where are they on Earth? And it's just like everywhere. It's
Everywhere.
showing that everywhere. It's all
Everywhere.
expanded. It's everywhere. It's infected the whole planet. And now that it's fully infected everywhere it can.
I think it's the host that only really shows up in like North America. It's like it shows up in all 3 countries in North America or something, but that's like really the only area it shows up.
Because you know what's great? North America.
North America. Yeah, I agree.
The Americas.
This one was super quick, I feel like. You know, there wasn't a whole lot for us to...
And I like how each one has a different personality. That's what I was talking about that too. I feel like I've had some good bangers.
Do you think it's going to be like... you think it's going to be like the 7 Eldritch entities, maybe? Oh my god, okay, so I'm throwing this out there. If this ends up being true, I said it here first. What if it's like not eldritch at all? What if it's like man-made? What if like the singularities and everything
You know, they
going
kind
on?
of popped out like the 7 cult leaders.
Yeah, the 7
It's
cult
almost
leaders.
like they're different consciousnesses.
Yeah.
Like it's like pulled from a separate
Yeah.
something or other, maybe. Like
That would be crazy. That would be a
Right.
huge plot twist because a lot of analog horrors are eldritch in nature. And like, what if
Yeah.
this just kind of pulled the rug out from under you? It was like, actually, all of this was started
Actually,
by.
we did this.
Yeah, we did
It's
this.
almost like pulling from like some type of parallel
Yeah.
esque. I don't know. That sounds too Stranger Thingsy. Maybe I'm stuck on that. I don't know. But I was thinking that though. Imagine if
very
you had
cool.
just like that, the whole.
And there's
They're all separate individual entities.
there's more
from different
going
people.
on here somewhere. Hang on. Click in. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you got. Oh, I guess a lot of these are clips from last season. It looks like.
It is like explaining different bits. Of,
Yeah, like we're looking at the harvester catching the deer right now, or whatever.
You go back a little bit.
I feel like this episode had a lot of flashes of things going on, but it wasn't new information. It almost seems like.
Yeah, it was just like updating you on what the effect of the different branches of the infection were
Yeah.
in different parts of the world. Right?
Right. No, I
I'm trying to
agree.
get it to fucking do its thing. I don't know how to computer. Oh, that scared me.
Oh, there's the host.
There's the host.
And I think they looked like there were some clippings of like paper or like something written down in like the last couple of shots. You don't have to try to land it right on there, but that could end up being something.
Ooh,
Um,
let's go back.
You wanted to try and see if you could get the at 0.5. Okay.
Right? The crawling that.
That looked like it was almost like the roots were coming out of the ground, didn't it?
Mhm.
Like it was like kind of expanding almost. I'm wondering if we'll see some I'm wondering if we'll see some kind of like evolution with the harvester and the host.
The next time, dude.
Oh,
I was trying to see. It was like the map part. Bastard. Fat bastard. Fat bastard. It's like within a second time. Oh, whatever.
oh, there was a hazardous symbol around the host. I wonder. Well, I guess like the spores would be hazardous, so that makes sense. But I was
like
thinking
a
like more.
biohazard.
Yeah, I was thinking more into that. Like, what if the host in some way is like more hazardous than just the spores? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what if it's giving off some kind of radiation or like something crazy?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that like pulls you in.
Yeah, I
What if
think
they all can talk through like electromagnetic stuff?
I was thinking about that too. Do you think they're all speaking through the singularities, or do you think the singularities is like a separate thing, and they're all kind of? What if the mimics are like hive mind?
Yeah. That was what I was saying like
I think you threw that out there at some point. I don't
they're
think
like
that's a virtual idea.
hive minded, but they're all trying to take over the being of another person,
Yeah.
and they're aware of that, but they're still just mimics. And they're just mimicking things. So it would be like the elder mimics are the ones that have achieved the ability to be, I wouldn't say not as like separate and conscious as like the singularity,
Yeah.
because the singularity is definitely most aware. But
Do you think like the hulking mimics are more like they've gorged themselves on people and have kind of
like the elder
trying to
ones?
give up on no, not the elder, the hulking mimic, have kind of given up on trying to like fit into society and like trying to imitate the people and everything?
Yeah, and then you go like, and maybe like
Because the elder mimics are the ones that look more like people. The hulking one is like the opposite evolution, where it's like the big ass.
yeah,
motherfucker.
honestly I forgot all about the hulking ones.
Yeah.
But
That's the scariest part of this whole thing to me.
I know there's like different forms. Like there's 10, right?
10. I can't remember off the top of my head.
There's Just the crawl.
I think there's 8.
Trimmers,
So there's
meat
crawl,
snakes.
yeah, trimmer, meat snake,
Host,
mimic, host,
elder mimic,
harvester,
harvester.
and the singularity. That's 8.
You got the Goliaths, whatever.
That's the monolith.
Monolith.
Oh, you said that already.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Let's share 8.
Wait. Trimming, crawl, host. I know this is a really fun part of the podcast. Host, harvester, mimic, monolith, singularity. What did I miss?
Is an elder mimic one of them, or is just the mimic
No.
just?
No,
the mimic
that's like in the mimic umbrella.
Well, let's just find out.
It's on the playlist, yeah. We
Yeah,
can
it's
just
on the
look.
playlist.
We can look right at it. Go to playlists.
Boom, 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 boom.
There we go.
Boom, 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 boom,
Viewing
boom,
order.
Boom, 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 boom. Eat my
There we go.
balls and lick my
So the
nuts.
crawl, the crawl, the trimming, the meat snake. That was the one I missed.
Living meat snake.
Mimic,
Mm.
harvester, host, monolith, singularity.
So 8.
Yeah.
So 7, and then the singularities.
Yeah, there's 7 and.
So what if like each one is like separately involved with a different version of this?
Okay, I see what
know?
you're saying. Yeah.
This is almost like each one has their own
They're all running their own
responsibility.
experiments.
And it would
almost.
be, and maybe it would be like a reflection of each.
I didn't realize that till you just pointed that out. There's 7 different creatures
Yeah.
if you exclude the singularity. That's actually a crazy idea. I didn't think about
And
that.
each personality, we could. I mean, I'm
The
sure
super
that
like
kind of-
extroverted one could be like
Yeah,
the trimmings.
yeah, the
and
trimmings
like the,
because they have more of a social aspect to their deal.
the super introverted
then-
one could represent like the host and like not being seen. And
Yeah,
like,
not being seen. and
That's
then-
interesting. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
And then this is only interested.
The one trying to
mimics are-
control everything could be like the crawl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
like
wow.
maybe. Yeah, that sounds right. Right, that's a good. That's a good
wow.
guess.
I didn't think that's a really good guess, Bailey. I think that you might be onto something here.
Yeah, that would be sound, and it makes sense. I mean, everything is kind of like numbers are. It's like a theme for things to be in
Everything
7.
is in sets of 7. It's
Yeah,
crazy. It's
everything's
got to
in
mean
sets of
something.
7, and the singularities don't really count because that's their own separate entity that is
Probably controlling
the other-
everything else. Yeah.
So, there you go.
And then there's 7 monoliths. And I still believe, it hasn't really come up at all, but I still believe there's a reason for there being 7 monoliths. Like, even if it's one singularity controlling each monolith.
It's like
I think
I said. It's almost like maybe like I wouldn't say like a conduit now, like
I'm wondering.
not like I wouldn't say they're like the lightning rod of each singularity, but it's almost as if each one is like like maybe to harness the power of that.
I think it's also going to come back into play of like why they're surrounding a specific lake. Like they're all in one specific area for a specific reason, and I think that is going to come back in play. I just couldn't think of what it is that they're like guarding or protecting, because obviously the singularities seem like they're at the labs with everything else that's. Last video I had guessed that like what if they only had their hands on like specific singularities, and like that's what's at the lab. But from this video alone, it seems like they have their hands on all of the singularities.
Yeah.
Because they're communicating.
Like
they're all there. They have it written down V1 and
Yeah.
V2 and all that. So it looks like they're experimenting and checking out all of them. So I wonder what the monoliths could be around. Maybe there is some kind of eldritch entity or something that they are protecting at the lake. Like there's something above the singularities, you know? Like the singularities are like the right-hand man
Yeah,
or whatever.
I
like
think
it's the next step.
I think
down.
whatever it is, it's either going to be something where all of them come together to form the initial, like all of the singularities come
You
together.
think maybe
to
that's the
form-
spot where they form?
Yeah, where they're gonna
Yeah.
form, or it's like some type of portal, or
What if, oh my god, but this would be crazy. What if the monoliths just start moving? They don't do anything, but out of nowhere, they just start moving, and they go and grab, like each one of them grabs a singularity, and they fucking bring it to the spot that they've been like protecting.
yeah,
Like, what if that's something we see later? And that
or
would,
or they just fucking instant transmission.
they just fucking, and it's fucking like, they're fucking destroying the fucking labs, just like calamity everywhere. And they grab the fucking singularities and then fucking back.
Instant transmission back in place.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's sound. I mean, there's 7 of them. There's 7 different creatures.
Yeah.
It seems as if there's a correlation there, and it would make sense
Yeah.
considering they're bringing
I'm thinking-
in the point and plays of each personality.
As of episode 3 of season 2, Vita Carnis, my theory is that the monoliths are protecting something above the singularity, and the singularities are like the inner circle. Like if you're looking at it like a cult, you know, you have the cult leader, then you have like below the cult leaders like the inner
It's
circle.
like the grand
and then,
deity
like,
of the thing.
yeah.
And the grand deity, I would have to say, was, I mean, especially if we're going to go balls deep in this whole Eldritch thing, like it's got to be just almost like some world-eating creature. Like
It's got to be something crazy.
Like and once again,
And it seems like it's not necessarily world eating, but like world assimilating. Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Almost
do
like
agree with you on that
Transformers
theory.
and Transformers, how they're like bringing the things together to like bring back Cybertron.
They're trying to like bring Cybertron to Earth. They're trying to like basically envelop Earth.
Or what was it? It was like
Cybertron
they were trying to bring that one planet. It was like the Eater of Worlds or whatever.
Oh yeah. I don't remember the name.
I
of
don't.
it,
Yeah, I
though.
couldn't. I'm not a. I haven't seen a lot of the old Transformers, but
Yeah.
in general, as once again, I'm not saying that is what's going to happen or that this is like Transformers. I'm just saying, from a story standpoint, theoretically.
Theoretically, that's what's going on
That's
here.
what's going on here. If I am to hypothesis, it's my hypothesis.
It's my hypothesis.
Yeah, my hypothesis. But yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm excited to see.
I'm
what
excited
happens.
too. I think that's all I got for
Yeah.
episode 3, season
really
2,
it.
Vita Carnis.
Yes, if you liked what you see here, go check out Darian Quilloy. I don't know why I have such a hard time saying your last name. I'm sorry, don't hate me. But we love what you're doing. I hope that you keep on doing it.
it's
And
great.
I hope that you see this one day. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, I hope you check out our channel. You know, we love to talk about your stuff on here. It's great.
And
Like
your
and
fucking
subscribe.
Mashugana is beautiful. I love your Mashugana.
Go check out the Dragon Ball Z abridged reactions. Should be coming out this Monday.
Yeah, it should be coming out around the same time.
Yeah, same week as this,
same week
around
as
the
this.
same time.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah,
It
we're
should
gonna be
a
in
good
the
time.
same outfit, but it,
Yeah. And we're gonna be watching Dragon Ball Z abridged. We're gonna be
Yes.
watching the whole thing. Bailey's never seen it before.
Yeah, I've seen like maybe
A little
4,
bit,
like
yeah.
5 or 6 episodes.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
Thank
I'm
you.
excited.
We love you. We need
Hey,
you.
we
Bye,
love
Mom.
you and we need you.
Hey, Bailey. Hey, Kyle. It's me, Tank Dempsey in Steve Bloom cosplay. What's up, you beautiful bastards? Hoorah.